Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
There was UEFA are proposing to create an extra 2 Champions League places for qualification that will be based on a historical performances of individual clubs, which seem to favour the English, Spanish, and maybe the Serie A, the big ones. Just wondering how you feel about it, and whether, as an Arsenal manager, you don't want to go in a backdoor route to the Champions League. I would imagine you'd want to finish outright in the top 4 or better.
Here you want to win, you want to be the best. The fact that UEFA are thinking about other possibilities, the game has evolved so much. I think the quality and the challenges that other leagues are facing to try to accommodate in a competition the top teams in Europe is becoming more and more challenging. So they are looking for options to try to improve it and to try to generate more entertainment, more viewers, more diversity, and I think it's something positive to look at those possibilities.
Fair enough. International fortnight, got a lot of players on duty this over the fortnight, a lot of Arsenal players. Perhaps most notable surprise was Cedric being back in the Portugal setup. How does that make you feel as a manager to see someone who really was written off by a lot of people and didn't seem to be getting into the Arsenal first team for a long time? How proud of you to see him back playing Portugal, and also what's he done to get himself into this position? It's pretty remarkable.
Well, it's not a coincidence. So when you have the professionalism, the dedication, the habits, and obviously the experience and the quality that Cedric has, and you never give up, at the end, good things happen to you. And he's been patient, he's been keeping quiet and working hard and accepting the situation, and when he's had the chance, he's done well, and that's why the national manager has decided to bring him back, which I'm really happy with.
Right, and is it something that you can take credit for? Is it solely down to the player, or is it a bit of
I think the player has to take all the credit, and I think his teammates have to learn a lot about that option, because when you don't play, or when you are writing off, or when you think that, you can take a completely different route, and you can start to blame the coach or the teammates or the environment or whatever, and look somewhere else. And what he tried to do is try to improve, to stay there, stay focused, try to learn more, and wait for his opportunity. And when he needs to talk on the pitch, don't talk on the microphones, because here it's very easy to talk.
Okay, and on that subject, Pepe was interviewed ahead of the international break, and he was saying that he was asked about his Arsenal situation, and he seemed to suggest that he needed to keep working hard, and it was a big battle to get in the team at the moment, with everyone playing so well. Is that what you want to hear, as you say, rather than someone moaning about this or that? He seems to have the right. Does he have the right attitude for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal?
Well, I want to hear that, if that's an honest opinion, and I think with Nico it is, because he hasn't shown anything different to me. But I don't want to find players that have the complacency to say, I accept that situation. They have to rebuild to the situation, and they want to improve, and they want to try to if they cannot get in the team, get the player that is playing to a different level and helping the team more. And when you have the opportunity, then you have to take it.
So he does have that focus and application.
Again is another one, a completely different character, as you can imagine, to Cedric, but another one that every day there, on his own way, he's trying the best to be ready to help the team when it's needed.
Okay, and lastly, your away form's been pretty tremendous of late, and it's getting a lot of plaudits. I'd imagine Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace on a Monday night at Selhurst Park, that's going to be a big examination and test, isn't it?
100%, and when I have experienced a lot of those games and the run that they are in, and the place and the atmosphere that we're going to be playing against, and we have to be prepared, and we will be prepared.
Is that one of your biggest satisfactions so far of the season, how the away form has developed?
Well, if you want to be challenging the top teams in the country, there is no other way that you have to be winning at home and away, and if not, you don't keep up at the speed, because the total points that we expect to finish in those positions is going to be pretty high.